Thank you guys for tuning in. This is your Tarot Daily Guidance reading for Tuesday, April 4th, 2017. So as you can see, I've already pre-shuffled the cards. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. It's been a long day, so I just wanted to make sure I get this out before it gets too late. So the middle top card for the overall energy we have is the Temperance, Major Arcana. Okay, so this is still a day of, I feel like, balancing choices and decisions as far as where do we want to focus and where do we want to place our energy. What do we want to experience? How do we want to feel? Or it's pretty much a choice of experience. Do you want to experience from a higher vibration, from a state of passion, excitement, bliss, joy, confidence, love, anything of a higher vibration? Or do you want to sit in suffering and fear, doubt? Is the choice I feel like we have. Where do we want to place our energy, our experience? Then we have as our challenge, we have the King of Swords. So I feel like for why this is a challenge, as I feel like it's mastering of our minds, being pretty much in an authority position over ourselves as far as mentally, if that makes sense. So being able to control your thoughts, being able to make sense of them, respect whatever comes to mind, even if you're upset, okay, respecting it by acknowledging the fact that it exists, and go so much as further as trying to figure out why you're thinking that way. Where does this thought come from? Where does this belief come from? Why am I saying these things? So it's like you have to honor your thoughts, and you also have to honor what you're communicating, whether it's to yourself or to others on this day. And it could be a difficult thing for some of us, because it's kind of hard to I feel like it's kind of hard to figure out what is real and what is just coming from all in our head, or just simply from our ego, lowest state, okay, which serves as a challenge. For the suggested approach or action, we have the Five of Pentacles. So the challenge, I feel, still somehow is with the King of Swords being the challenge. That is ruler. It's the intellect and communication. It's the element of air. But with your suggested approach being the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you need to approach the situation as focusing on shifting, coming out of a impoverished energy, whether you feel like a sense of neglect or a sense of misfortune, rejection, feeling isolated, unloved, unworthy. The number 5 represents changes, major shifts. So I feel like you need to shift out of that experience or that belief, if that's what you're experiencing, because the Pentacles card represents the physical realm. So if you believe that that is your experience, that you're impoverished, you're misfortunate, you're unlucky, you're unloved, you're unimportant, whatever comes to you that makes you feel at a very low state, you need to approach the situation as though I'm going to get out of this. That's not my world anymore. That's not my life. That's not my reality. And you have to train yourself as well as far as your environment, whether you want to dwell in these environments where everyone is depressed or they don't love themselves, or do you want to watch or listen to music or TV or communicate with friends or family or people who have this low vibration, who don't believe in themselves, who don't love themselves, who don't see good for anyone else. You know those people where you get around them and you just start feeling depressed and you start looking at things from a low place, like, yeah, the world is terribly bad and it's never going to get good, or it's always going to be this, or yeah, love is hard and I'm never going to find anyone. Yeah, look at so-and-so, she got cheated on, so what makes me any different? Or, oh, I see all these people with all of these nice things and, I'm not valuable of that. I'm not worthy of that. You know, I've been working all my life, and where has it gotten me? You know, you just have to be careful of who you surround yourself with or what you're watching on TV. Are you watching things on TV where women are being abused and used and cheated on? Or are you watching things where, you know, a show that depresses you is a murder crime type of show? I mean, some people like things like that and you can handle it, but some people, it puts them in a fear state of mind. Fear to go out of their house, or fear to go here, ride an elevator, whatever. Be mindful of what you're taking in. Okay. With your focus, that's going to help you. You have the Page of Wands. So I feel like where your focus needs to be is, I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. I'm going to embrace this new energy. I'm just going to be open to it. I'm going to be trusting of it. I'm going to have fun with this, see where it goes. You know, if I'm going to be open to it and embrace it, I'm going to only expect that something positive is going to come out of it, or this is exciting for me. This is a new energy. I don't know really what it's about. You might be a little bit afraid, but a part of you is, you know, like this Page of Wands, this young fire sign, very excited about life. It's like an 18-year-old that gets to move out on their own, and yeah, it's scary, but they're excited about it. They're thinking about what they're able to do. Okay, I can get into certain clubs now. I can live on my own. I can stay out as long as I want. So, you know, whatever we think when we turn 18, you have to think like that about this new energy because it's new to you. With the outcome, you have the Six of Wands. So the outcome will be a victorious one as in an energy wise. So I feel like you're going to feel a sense of optimism, and everything around you looks better. It feels better. It appears better to you because you're not walking through this impoverished state of mind or this low vibration, because you're going to attract experiences and situations that mirror that. But when you're in a high vibration, and it's true, it might sound cliche, you might have heard this many times, but it's true. When you shift and you focus on what is going well around you, the more you're going to attract more positive situations. And by staying in that, training yourself to stay in that vibe or that energy, because it's like the card of recognition. People recognizing you for your efforts or your reward in some way. And it could really mean that people are recognizing how successful you are, or just the fact that you're in a good place. It could also be that the people that are giving you this recognition is energy wise. They see that you're in a good vibration, so you're attracting people. They see your vibes, they see your energy, maybe on a subconscious level, and they're drawn to you. You're attracting positive things to you and people to you. Okay. So with the Romance Angels card, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this, on the love front, this energy is going to show you in the matters of the heart, whether it be romantic, whether it be your relations to other people, or just something that you care about. You're going to see how things are past energies or past situations, past thinking patterns or beliefs, feelings and emotions, how you see yourself are affecting you. So it could be you recognize when you're in a positive state how much it benefits your relationships to others, how it benefits attracting the things that you truly desire to you. If you're in a low state where you feel like you're unvaluable, you're unloved, or you will never have, or this fear of being neglected or rejection, not having, you see how that affects things in the matters of the heart and in love. So I feel like you're going to pay attention to that with the Temperance. It's going to be this contrast energy where you're going to focus on the bad experiences, the negative, versus what you want to feel, which is the positives, or where you want to be or where you would like to be, or the difference of how you feel when you're happy or when you're sad or when you're upset and fear, or when you're excited and you have this passion, this fire, this optimism. So the contrast works. It always does. It always serves us to have that contrast in this life. So for the angel gods and goddesses message, we got goddess of psychic protection. It says, what you believe, you create. No one can harm you. So again, it's that beginning, it's the protection aspect is the universal law that whatever we focus on, we attract. So like it says, no one can harm you. What you believe, you create. So if you believe that all good things come to me, things are going to work out, I have guidance and protection, it is so. If you believe that you're impoverished and you're unworthy and you're unloved, you're going to create that because that's what you believe. So no one outside of you can actually harm you unless you give that energy or that person or that source the permission to do so, because you believed in it so much and you created that thing. Okay, so that's your reading for today, you guys. I do hope that you find this beneficial and helpful. And as always, you guys, I'm sending you much love. And until next time, peace.